Hello! I'm Andy McNugget, and welcome to the remake. I don't like remake and May, because, yeah, pun. Yeah. Much like how Nostalgia Critic has his DisneyCember, DisneyCember, where he reviews Disney movies in December. Like, hey, why not do that with pun? So, yeah, here we go. In remake. Makes usually bad, and usually bad film, bad remakes, and, yeah, starting off with, oh my fucking god, where do I even begin? Peter Pan and Wendy. Yeah, remember the old Disney? Remember when they spread magic and wonder everywhere they went? That's the reason everyone loves Disney. The old Disney. I love Disney. It's not because of their new films. I don't know, I guess Marvel. Even though they're pretty shitty nowadays as well. Minus maybe the Ant-Man and Monsters Madness. Anyways, when we think about Disney, we speak of old Disney. Nobody was Disney for making WandaVision, which, yes, I think is a great series, but everyone loves Disney. These classic films, like The Light of Aladdin, and The Little Mermaid, and, yes, Peter Pan. So how can you make so magical and take so much out of it? Well, how about this? How about by making live-action remakes out of them? And that has already happened to Aladdin, and I'm pretty sure that's also has happened to The Little Mermaid. Doesn't come out, even though I assume it's gonna be shit. And the latest so far is this atrocity. Holy shit! Help me, God! Peter Pan and Wendy. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt. So yeah, Peter Pan and Wendy is basically Peter Pan. If you take every childlike wonder out of it into a feminist story with Wendy as the main character. I mean, yeah, I get it. She's also the main character in the movie, and she's a big part of the story. That's true. But Peter Pan was still the main character, because, hello, the movie was named after him. It was Peter Pan, not freaking Wendy. Whereas, and that's why they didn't rename this remake Wendy. It's so... apparently that's something very against men, because apparently it's decided that men are all these idiots, which is why they apparently are Pan. But at the same time, I can understand, because in this version, Peter is just a hollow Navi's character. The original was a rascal. I was like Bart Simpson, the good-hearted but still mischievous vs. rascal who was always playing pranks. Especially on the bad guys. Much seen how Peter plays pranks on Hook. I mean, well, yeah, he pulled a way too big prank when he cut off his hand and fed it to a crocodile. But yeah, you know where I'm coming from. He's the, yeah, rascal, much like Bart Simpson. He isn't the Lord of all evil. He's just the Lord of all mischief. Move out of your place, low-key. Peter Pan has already taken your place. In your place. So yeah. And I don't really get this feminism crap. If you want to do feminism crap, do it. But if you want to do Peter Pan, do it as well. But you can't combine them. Okay. Ending off with this goddamn intro, which is already opening scene, which is already pain in the ass. Wendy literally, okay. Just like in the original film, John and Michael are having a sword fight with play swords. It's all just pretend, it's all for fun. It's all for fun until Wendy decides to join in. And she's so good at fighting, even so good that she ends up breaking a mirror. And then, yeah, she's the one who breaks the mirror, but she blames her brother for doing so. I mean, yeah, Disney's always going to be like, yeah, look at this new, improved Wendy, who is a badass sword fighter. No, I don't care that she's a badass sword fighter. She's still a bad person. Person is that she freaking, like, break the mirror, breaking the mirror, and then has the audacity to make it seem like her brothers are the problem. I mean, come on, that's not the story of the female character. That's more like the sign of a weak female character who can't take any responsibility whatsoever. And then there's the stupid bullshit of Hook being actually one of the lost boys. I mean, well, the lost kids. And may as well say Peter Pan's freaking childhood friend. How is that supposed to make any sense? And then, get this, one day Hook, because he started to miss his mother, and then Peter just kicks him out and like the bad thing to do. You see, Peter is the villain there, not Hook. And okay, I get that the original book, Peter was also a villain. And Hook was actually a good guy, but hey, at least they were not childhood friends. Well, I'm like, how could you do this? We used to be friends and this is how you treat me back. It's really gotten really stupid. And maybe it's just Disney's another reason, like, hey, we only did it so we can have more sympathetic villains in our movies. Which only leads me to question as to why the fuck do you need sympathetic villains in your movies? Why can't you just give us a villain? With no tragic backstory, or even if a tragic backstory, that's not enough to excuse her or him, or like even if he has a tragic backstory, he's still just plain evil. Much like Scar. Scar had a tragic backstory because his father always loved Mufasa more, but he still crossed the moral event horizon, becoming pure evil when he killed Mufasa and tried to frame Simba for it. So making it seem like Simba is that's next level evil shit. So yeah, he has a tragic backstory, but it doesn't excuse him. He's still a pure evil villain. A villain who's meant to be taken seriously. Which is something Disney apparently doesn't want to do because they just want to have sympathetic villains. Which leads me to my time. Either do sympathetic villains correctly or don't do them at all. Either you commit to the villains or you don't. Because in this version Hook doesn't seem like a villain. He just seems like the villain. But I have no idea why. Because hey, even though it's modern times, not everyone has to be this deaf. I mean, they can't be just, villains. Or, okay, give them some care. Okay, give them some development also, that they're not just one-dimensional, with like Robert Callaghan from Big Hero 6. Hero 6 almost like Schaefer Productions said. But like, still, don't act like they're anti-heroes or anti-villains when they're clearly already villains. I mean, come on. If you made Scar an anti-hero, it wouldn't make any sense either. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. About, yeah. Stay tuned for the next episode of the remake coming tomorrow. And the movies that are getting these remakes are getting only dumber. And speaking of Scar, the next one will be, you guessed it, The Lion King. And if this is just the first day of remake, imagine what the second day will be like. The second one will be even worse. Until then, I'm Andy McNugget, and yeah, subscribe, like my videos, and all that stuff. I'll see you guys in the future. Bye!